Welcome to Gayatri's Cook Spot. I am Gayatri Kumar and today I have a very interesting recipe for you all. It's strawberry cheesecake crumble bars which are so delicious and also easy to make. Nowadays we get strawberry a lot, so you can try this. First, let us preheat OTG to 150 degrees centigrade and let us make the base. I always use Britannia Marigold for my cheesecake bases. So, we're just going to take it in a food processor and we're going to grind it to a coarse powder. Okay, if you use mixie, it's going to be really fine and it won't be that nice to use on cheesecake. So, it's better to use a food processor. You can see the coarse powder, right? Just grind all the biscuits and take it in a bowl and add melted butter to it. The butter is melted and cooled down. Now mix everything together until the butter completely mixes with the crumbs of the biscuit. It should be like this. Now take a large parchment paper. You can just crush it like this to line your 8 by 8 inches by 8 inches cake tin. I'm going to make the cheesecake bar in this. So line it well. You can use this trick to line any cake tin. You don't have to cut parchment paper to the exact size. Now add the biscuit base to the lined tin and we're going to press the biscuit base completely compact. If you yet haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe because I will be sharing lots of interesting recipes in the future. Now take something with a flat bottom and press it on top of the biscuit base so that it becomes nice and compact. You can also use a spoon or the base of a tumbler or base of bowl, anything. Now for the corners I'm just using a spoon because my bowl didn't reach to the corners. So once you have readied the biscuit base, it's time to make the cheesecake mixture and the crumble. We'll do it both and then we'll arrange them on top of the biscuit base. To maida, add vanilla powder, sugar and mix well. This is for the crumble, okay? Now add cold butter to it. I have cubed them. It should be ice cold, okay? We're not making a dough here. We just, we're aiming for crumbled floury mix. That's it. Use your fingertips to break down the butter and mix it with the flour mix. So this is the crumble mix. Let it keep it aside and let us make the cheesecake. To cream cheese, add vanilla. I'm using vanilla powder here. You can use vanilla extract or vanilla essence, anything you have. And add sweetened condensed milk. This one is homemade. I made it like I have a recipe for that in the YouTube channel. You can check it out, or you can use Mithai Made or Milkmaid, any condensed milk you want. Now mix it together, and our cheesecake mix is ready. Now let us assemble it. Pour the cheesecake mix on top of the prepared biscuit base and then just level it with a spatula itself. And you also need to wash the strawberries, remove the green part and then chop it to tiny pieces. Keep them ready. Once the cheesecake mix is complete, we're just going to top it with strawberries. Half of it we'll top it now, and half of it we'll top it with the crumble. Now add the crumble mix on top. Just spread it out evenly on top of the cheesecake mix, and now we'll add the remaining strawberries on top of the crumble. You can use fresh strawberries or you can use frozen strawberries, not dried strawberries. If you have dried strawberries, just soak it in water and then add it, like let it become soft and then add it to the recipe. Okay. Slightly press down the strawberries, and we'll also add some slivered almonds on top. Now at this time your oven will be preheated and it will be ready. So now bake your cheesecake bar for 45 minutes in the preheated oven, and remove it, place it on a wire rack and let it cool completely. Cover it with cling film and refrigerate it for 4 hours for the cheesecake to set. Now you can easily remove the cheesecake out of the tin with your parchment that overhanging edges. That's the reason we added a large parchment to the tin. Now slice it into either 9 pieces or 16 pieces. According to whatever size you want, you can slice it. And you can serve it immediately, or we can store it in airtight box in fridge. It will come up to 1 week. It will be good for a week. You can just serve it whenever you want. And it's so easy. It's very easy to put together if you have all the ingredients at home. And I really hope that you like this recipe a lot. And if you're trying it, please let me know in comments, or you can just tag me in social media. And please like the video, and share with me whatever you feel about the recipe. And please let me know what else you want to see in the blog. Bye.